What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another motovlog episode. Man, it's a nice day out, like 75 degrees out in the middle of December. It's not very common, at least not in Washington. It's not common to get this nice of weather in December. That's why I love living in Arizona. Always nice weather. Man, it's like been forever since I've ridden my bike. It's been like at least like a month. We've been having like some, usually in the winter time, obviously when it gets a little bit colder, I mean it's still 75, but the normal like summertime weather is like 100 degrees or 115 or whatever, but wintertime obviously it cools down, but it also gets like extremely windy, like really windy. And you know, when you're on a bike and it's like, you know, winds of like 20 miles an hour or higher, you know, like you easily get pushed around on a bike. And it's not all that fun, you know, especially like I've ridden my bike. I've ridden my bike like on the days that are like extremely windy, and man, like it makes your neck start aching just because like you're trying to fight against the wind, and doing that for, you know, like an hour is not the funnest. Yeah, but it's been like a month since I've ridden my bike. I've been wanting to, it's just been like, you know, extremely windy, or it's been kind of cold, like not super cold, but I'm hoping that this upcoming year, with Trump now being president, that everything starts turning around, you know, the inflation goes down and housing is cheaper, and just everything in general gets cheaper. Now that, you know, the Biden administration won't be in office anymore, it'll be nice. I'm hoping that within, you know, the next 6 months that I'm able to move over to Phoenix, because being in this area has just been really kind of depressing. You know, like especially like during the winter time, where it's like it's a really slow season, so not a lot of places are like hiring, and like to find a job out here for whatever reason is like absurdly like hard. Even though like there's job postings and whatnot, but it's like they don't seem to want to fucking hire people. I've been like applying for a bunch of places, and for whatever reason nobody seems to want to fucking hire anybody. One thing I did want to let you guys know, whoever watches all these videos, like I said in my last video, I do have a second channel, and I'm probably going to be posting a lot more on that one, especially like during the winter time when it gets colder and I'm not out riding. That way I can still have content keep coming out, and I'm still gonna ride my bike, you know, on the nice days where it's not as cold. The unfortunate part about living, especially over here in Bullhead, is that there's not a ton of areas, like new areas to ride every day. It's mainly like the same fucking, like, say 5 roads that I can go down, and it gets kind of boring. Like, yeah, they're like a decent ride. Like I can spend like probably like a good hour riding, But you know, doing the same like routes every day, or just every time I ride doing like one of the same 5 routes, it gets kind of boring. So that's why like I was looking forward to moving over to Phoenix area and just having a huge city just to be able to explore and be able to go, just be able to go pretty much anywhere in the city. What are you doing? Why are you slowing down? Being able to go like around a whole big city and explore some area, like some new area every day that I ride, where that way I'm not exploring the same areas every other day. You know, that's what I liked about Seattle, is that like I can, even though like if I were to ride down to Seattle every day, it'd be a different area that I could explore. And it's just like there's just so many more areas I can ride to. I can like go up north. You know, I obviously couldn't really go more west. I mean, I could on like the panhandle spot of Washington, but I don't feel like going that far. But that's what I'm looking forward to, like going over to Phoenix. I'm hoping in the next 6 months at least I can get over there. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet, because the way we did it coming down here, I don't know if that's gonna work going that way. This guy is going extremely slow. That's why I hate riding behind people. Of course you're turning right. Hope you're going to the casino and not to the fucking way I'm going.